And as Evan mentioned, those powerful storms have slammed neighborhoods north of Birmingham, leaving lots of damage behind. In Pinson, 22 residents were displaced and families couldn't get back home until this afternoon. ABC 3340's Emily Cundiff continues our live team coverage from Pinson now. And Emily, you were out there as families entered their homes and investigators surveyed the damage. What did you learn?
Muriel, first off, there's a lot to be cleaned up out here, and I just learned from the National Weather Service that the storm damage caused in Pinson wasn't caused by a tornado. It was caused from straight line winds, and residents here said that they had little to no time to prepare, and those winds picked up quickly. Storms began strengthening north of Birmingham early Thursday afternoon, first in Walker County before pushing into Jefferson County.
It was just loud, quick, and just very, pouring water out of a bucket, basically, just that quick.
In Pinson, a powerful burst of wind carved a path nearly a mile long and about 1,000 yards wide. The National Weather Service confirms that storm damage was caused by straight-line winds and not a tornado.
But this is where the center of attention was last night.
This is the inside of a Pinson house destroyed in the storms. The homeowner tells me it was the strongest wind he's ever seen.
It was the worst storm, the worst wind, and the worst hail I've ever seen.
We have 5 garden homes in the cobblestone community that took severe damage. We have others that appears to be isolated just to trees, eaves, some roof damage, but fortunately no injuries reported.
22 people were displaced overnight. Many couldn't safely re-enter their homes until Friday afternoon. Meanwhile, the National Weather Service confirms a tornado in Trussville. Crews are still determining its rating and path length.
These kinds of events are so quick to spin up, they are very hard to catch on radar. Many times once it becomes apparent that there is something, even a discernible feature on radar, a lot of times the damage is already done.
Back in Pinson, power was restored around 7 a.m., but for many families, recovery will take much longer.
And my daughter's house, she lived over there. She lives not far, but her basement flooded. My little secretary that works for me, her basement flooded. I mean, it was just such a massive amount of rainfall in such a short amount of time.
Again, 22 people were displaced last night in Pinson, and there have been no injuries reported. And the National Weather Service says that most of the storm damage was likely caused by winds that were up to 75 miles per hour, and we're still waiting to learn the strength of the tornado that touched down in Trussville. Live in Pinson, Emily Cundiff, ABC 3340 News.